Okay guys, welcome back. I just wanted to share this message I had the other day from the Lord. I wasn't sure how to share it, but I just went over it again and looked at it because I was in prayer and I was actually asking God about crypto, and He actually turned me. It's a similar message to the previous one, but He turned me to Hosea, and I actually asked Him, Lord, show me where I need to read. And I closed my eyes and I flipped my Bible around so many times, and I opened up to Hosea, and I looked at Hosea and I was like, oh, surely there's nothing in here for me. And as the music was on and as I was praying, as I was reading it, I realized actually this is about what's happening right now. So people are talking about the Red Sea moments, Israel getting the gold and the silver and the jewels and the clothing from the Egyptians, and taking that through the Red Sea crossing, and God taking them to the Promised Land. But right after the Red Sea crossing, as Moses is on the mountain speaking to God, they lose their way. They go back, or shouldn't say go back, they go into idolatry. They use the gold and they make a golden calf and start worshipping it. And God spoke to me. He literally spoke to me through this right here. So in Hosea chapter 8, verse 4, halfway through, it says, "They made their silver and gold into idols. For all this they will be destroyed." And the Lord was speaking to me that all the investments we're making, especially when it comes to Bitcoin, specifically Bitcoin currently, and other cryptocurrencies that will rise up and become as valuable or more valuable, many people will make them into idols, and even now we've made them into idols. And to be careful and turn back to God as our the only person we trust, not in things or people, but God Himself only. So as you read here, where is it? Oh yeah, so down the bottom of verse 14, chapter 8, it says, "The people of Israel have forgotten their Maker. They trust in the palaces they have built." So it's as if saying that the people of God have forgotten their God, and they have trusted in their Bitcoin or trusted in their crypto. And this is a direct warning to me. It's not just simply to people that I'm talking to, but God is speaking to me, because I felt like I was getting taken down the hole of idolatry towards cryptocurrency, and it has a hold over me. It's true, but I'm pressing into God, so He has a hold over me, and not other things. And further going up, we see Israel's foolish plans are like planting the wind. I think the people who have plans that are not the plans of God will be like planting the wind, planting nothing at all, or planting things that will just move away or flee. And it says that, but they will harvest a whirlwind. This is verse 7 of chapter 8. And further down it says, "Her plans are like a stalk with no head of grain. It produces nothing." So whatever people, if the people turn into idolaters and away from God, or the people who don't have God, who have made this their idol, they will try to plant it and they won't be successful. That's why I think many people will actually gain a lot of wealth that are unbelievers, and it will just disappear in their hands. But we should pray for them because they are unbelievers, and by the grace of God, maybe they can use it for the kingdom. And we should pray for one another in this matter, that we don't get swept away. And listen to this: "Put the trumpet to your lips and give the warning. The enemy swoops down on my people like an eagle." And further down it says, the enemy chases them because we have rejected what is good. And God knows what is good for us, and He has plans for those finances. And if He gives us plans and we haven't heard the warning to be careful and to ask God to help us to be trustworthy with that and prepare us for this, then it's very likely that the enemy will swoop down on us, and we'll be caught off guard. We'll be caught without protection. We'll be caught greedy, full of sin, using that money in the wrong way, and we'll be chased. It's like and in a way destroyed. And everything that we put that money to, if it's not for the glory of God, will be destroyed in some way or another. And God will do this. It's God who will do this. He won't leave his wealth in the hands of the wicked. If this is a wealth transfer, and that the wealth of the wicked is laid up for the just, then even if they get a portion of it, it will slip out of their hands. I think that's all I wanted to say. There's probably more, but have a read through chapter 8. I have a feeling it's extremely relevant to how we need to just be careful with our hearts when it comes to finances and things. Make sure our heart is completely given to God and it doesn't belong to anything or anyone else but Jesus. So I'll leave that with you guys. I just bless you in Jesus' name. Hope this was helpful. And I'm looking forward to, rejoicing what God will do for all of us believers, not just financially, but spiritually, that we wouldn't even need